on Boy Meets World on it. Yeah. That's going to be this Friday night.
Network television. He's a big star. Vader appearing on Boy Meets World this Friday night. You know, he's got a lot of irons in the fire. Well, look, Brother Love, he's kind of like Robert De Niro. He bulked up 80 pounds for his role.
And here comes the World Wrestling Federation champion. You want to hear an ovation and feel the electricity. There is nothing like the athleticism and resiliency of perhaps the most popular WWF champion of all time, that young man, Shawn Michaels.
He may be popular, but popularity doesn't win wrestling matches. Ability does. Shawn Michaels has carried himself this far in a lot of guts and a lot of determination, but he may be facing an uphill fight when he takes on Psycho Sid next Sunday.
Shawn Michaels certainly pumped up this weekend. It's Veterans Day weekend. Shawn coming from a military family, growing up in San Antonio, Texas. His dad retired from the Air Force. Certainly very proud of his heritage, very proud of being from San Antonio, Texas. And I'm sure that all eyes from the Lone Star State will be tuning in to pay-per-view next Sunday night, 1 week from this very night, when Shawn Michaels steps into Madison Square Garden. And folks, there is nothing like the 19,000 fans plus that'll be on hand at MSG next Sunday night. You like atmosphere, you like excitement, there is nothing like the World Wrestling Federation, especially if you can see it live. But the second best way is to see it on pay-per-view.
And a lot of the attention going to Survivor Series has also been directed to tomorrow night on Raw when Sid and Shawn team up, going for the Tag Team Championship. That would set a lot of records, make a lot of history, but the point is, will one of them use that platform and to get an advantage over the other?
Of course, Rod, it's new time. 1 hour earlier, 7:57, 6:57 Central Time, and I don't know exactly what that's all about. I'm not.
What did he do? He just kissed him on the cheek. Salvatore, well, he's Italian. You know, that's an old Italian greeting. You kiss the man on the cheek, for heaven's sake. I guess.
My wife's Italian.
What? Shawn Michaels just kissed the referee, which I bet that's the first human being of either sex to kiss that referee in a long time.
Well, Shawn Michaels obviously in a very spirited mood here this week. Salvatore Sincere with a great opportunity here in this non-title matchup to impress the officials of the World Wrestling Federation, to allow his stock to rise, which would certainly be the case if Salvatore Sincere could somehow get an upset victory here. And look at Shawn Michaels. Look at this athleticism right here. Uh-oh.
He got him by the head and brought Sincere out on his head. Shawn Michaels was acting real cocky there for a while. It didn't look like it was working, but now he's in flight.
Baseball slide into the bottom rope. And Shawn Michaels now certainly turning it on here.
Well, you know what they say, JR.
Look out.
He's up there, and he's down. You know what they say, JR. When you're the most worried, that's when you act the cockiest. That shows me Shawn Michaels is worried.
Here's a look at the head scissors right here, taking Sincere up and over. And look at this crossbody plancha.
He got a lot of height with that when he was at least 10 feet in the air.
Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger for the WWF title at the Survivor Series, Psycho Sid. And Sid, after what happened in that face-to-face interview last Monday on Raw, do you, sir, still consider Shawn Michaels your friend?
Yeah, I consider him my friend.
Well, Mr. Psycho, this is Cornette. You're going to be partners with Pretty Boy Floyd there tomorrow night on Raw for the tag team title. Do you really think you could trust Shawn Michaels?
No, I'll tell you something. I better be able to trust him.
Well, you better not be a sucker like Bart Gunn was a little bit earlier today in that match.
Don't you be a sucker, sucker.
All right, well, thank you very much, Psycho Sid.
Huh. He called me a sucker. I'm getting on a phone right now. I'm calling my secretary, Miss Wignowski, and I'm having her retain an attorney to sue him for libel. And it's not going to be Clarence Mason.
Oh, I'm sure it's not. Side headlock by Shawn Michaels here. Michaels in firm control of this non-title matchup.
You remember he called you Fatso, too.
Oh, I remember. Well, you know, Shawn Michaels maybe talking a lot this Saturday morning. He'll be live with Shawn Michaels on Live Wire, taking your telephone calls, your emails, and your faxes this Saturday morning live right here on the USA Network.
Psycho Sid should have been calling me names. I was kind of looking forward to him slapping that grin off Shawn Michaels' face.
Irish whip inside, and Michaels!
Whoa!
Oh, my! Shawn Michaels' left shoulder just struck the steel ring post, and now Salvatore Sincere has a huge opportunity here.
Flash gives, Steel doesn't, and now Sincere has a chance to make some history here on Sunday Morning Superstars.
Salvatore Sincere, can he pull off the upset? Michaels sternum first into the turnbuckle, and Salvatore Sincere takes down the WWF champion. Welcome back this morning, everybody. Jim Ross and James E. Cornette here with you, and Shawn Michaels in this non-title matchup is in one heck of a lot of trouble from Salvatore Sincere. And Sincere may be wrestling the match of his life here this morning on the USA Network.
Because he knows he's got the opportunity of his life. Shawn Michaels trying to act cocky today, trying to show everybody he wasn't worried. I think that's because he is worried. He's got a lot of pressure on him. He's going against one of his best friends, supposedly, for the championship in the main event of a pay-per-view. He's got a tag team title match tomorrow night on Raw with his opponent as his partner. He doesn't know which way to turn, and that has caused Shawn Michaels to overlook Sal Sincere.
And also tomorrow night on Raw, remember it's on 1 hour earlier. 7:57, 6:57, Northern Light suplex. Is it over? He got it. Oh, man. Shawn Michaels a half a count away from losing this matchup. Also tomorrow night on Raw, Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to be in action, and Bret Hart's going to be at the arena. That could be a very volatile situation tomorrow night. There's a crossbody, and up the near fall.
Michaels was evasive twice, but Sal Sincere comes back with a clothesline and grounds him again. He can't take much more of this.
Michaels is taking a physical pounding here, and that may be his downfall in 1 week's time on pay-per-view at the Survivor Series. Psycho Sid, 6'9", 313. So much bigger, so much stronger than Shawn Michaels. And Michaels has beat up a lot of guys. Some former friends of his that were pretty good size. Michaels ran completely out of the WWF. And there's another near fall.
Count of two. Sincere wasted a lot of time. Just remember, a good fake big man will always beat a smart aleck little jerk. And I think that may be the case because Shawn Michaels, once again, is trying to hide the fact he's worried about this thing.
Side Russian leg sweep, floats over, lateral press. 1, 2. Shawn Michaels fighting for his life here, so to speak, here this morning. Glad you're with us here on the USA Network. And no doubt Raw will be explosive tomorrow night at its new time. You got to wonder if Shawn and Sid will be able to coexist. Many think not.
And also,
but they also could win the WWF tag titles tomorrow night.
Well, you got to remember the Bulldog and Owen have been a team for a long time, and they're also brothers-in-law. Shawn and Sid are questionable friends and haven't teamed all that much.
Michaels trying to go for the crucifix. Sincerely yours. No, that's going to be blocked. Michaels counters.
Hip up. Holy mackerel. Watch out.
Michaels with that great explosion, that ability to change gears and take it to the next level. Hard right hand by Shawn Michaels, who's back in firm control of this contest.
If that's one strength that Shawn Michaels has, he's a human super ball. You can't keep him down. He keeps bouncing back up. It's going to take something heavy to put him down for the count. But Psycho Sid is heavy.
Back body drop by Shawn Michaels. Michaels just explodes on you with that great offense. Another power slam. Shawn Michaels looks like he's going to go up top. Boy, Michaels is going to have to pull out every stop, every trick in his book, take every chance he can in this war with Psycho Sid. And there's a, boy, nobody has ever delivered an elbow like that ever in the WWF. That is special.
Hey, look at him. Look at this kid. He's going out of his mind. He's flipping.
The Click wants some sweet chin music.
Oh, the Click, that
boom, there it is. Oh, what a move by Shawn Michaels, a sweet chin.
Good night. Shawn Michaels, that kick is deadly. If he's got one weapon that can beat Psycho Sid, it's the kick. If he lands the kick, Sid's done. If Sid takes his legs out from under him, I think Sid will be the new champion.
Shawn Michaels has made a lot of money beating up people that's bigger than he is. He's at the top of his game. No doubt. When you get inside Madison Square Garden on a major event like the Survivor Series, next chin music.